Okay. Well, peace, and welcome to another episode of Random Thoughts. I am your host, the LYR to the ICS is lyrics, y'all. Yo, it's a wonderful Sunday. It's not really sunny outside, but yo, I woke up in good spirits. The fuckery energy is all around us, man. Yo, we are going to have a great show today. But first, before we jump in, we gotta say hi to the crew. Crew, what's goody?
Yeah, we're coming with the drama.
Always gotta be different, Eric. It's
Really,
all
Eric,
good. Mr. Famous. Yes.
You got me pointing the wrong direction, Ed. Like, yo, you wildin', B. Like, so what's going on, everybody? What's up?
Oh, it's a wonderful day. We're here. As you can see, we have a guest right below us. You know what? Yeah, let's introduce her before we introduce ourselves. Ladies and
let's
gentlemen,
do it.
This is a fellow ranter / Rando. She has her own show, Brown Girl Interrupting. If you've ever caught it, it's usually comes on Sundays at 9 p.m. You're an educator, I would say, correct?
I would say yes. Officially and unofficially.
Yeah. And a motivational speaker, and she's just a wonderful host and just an awesome person all around. She just had a birthday not too long ago. Yep, the 7th.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Happy belated.
Yes, indeedy. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I introduce you to Marya Kazmi, aka Brown Girl Interrupting. She is in our place.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me on the show. As I was saying before, like, it's kind of cool to be on this side of the conversation and not just in the chat. I like to try to catch y'all on Sundays when I can. I'm Brown Girl Interrupting, also known as Marya, and yeah, it's really awesome to be here. I had the pleasure of having Stephanie on my show. Actually, she kicked off my season 2 of Pain to Power, which is my podcast. So yeah. it was definitely dope, and yeah, I'm excited to be here. So thanks y'all for bringing me into the fucking. I'm excited.
Yay.
I got my drink. I missed the point, but I'm gonna get them from here on out. I see y'all got some sign language communication going on here. I'll have to pick up on it.
Like it's something
Sunday,
that you can't.
This is the kind of energy we need.
No, it's something you can't pick up on. You got to feel it. It's fuckery energy. It's all around us.
It's symbiotic. Yeah, man.
And liquor that Steph drinks. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, yeah, like, see?
Cheers to you.
Cheers to that.
Welcome.
Hey, cheers to. I got water. So anyway, listen, Steph.
Libations are libations.
Yes,
right,
ma'am.
Happy Sunday to y'all. Y'all know who it is. It's Steph, y'all. Stephanie Gill here, live from Atlanta, Maryland. Now you know where I live. But live from Maryland. Good to see y'all back in the place with you fellas, and it's always a blessing. So, what's up, Ed?
Yes.
Yo.
Young Ed in the building. Let's go.
You're gonna add all that together. But yeah. ADV Avis in the spot. We here with another episode again of Random Thoughts Talk Series. Shouts out to all the randos on all the different platforms.
Yes.
And yeah, it's surprisingly cold over here. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all.
What's the word?
California's been catching it.
No, last night until like right now, it's like the low 40s.
Okay.
I give you that.
California's been catching it, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Where's your drink at? Is this water? But this whole water jug right here.
You need hot chocolate or something now with that
water. That's it, baby.
Why you think I got this jacket on? I should have some gloves on, but we here.
Well, you know what?
Like Ramos.
Ramos.
Yeah, man. It's famous. Ramos. What's good, baby? Vampire from Brooklyn.
Should we make that in the jingle when I come on? Like, just have it play underneath me?
You're late. That has been the jingle for like.
No, I want an official one. I want recorded. I want no. I want one recorded with with music underneath.
Oh, the entitlement. Oh my god.
On a soundboard.
Yo, let's get it, man. Yo, I'm with it.
I'll record you singing it. How about that?
Nah, I want your voice. You have way better voice than me.
Me.
And I'm the one that came up with the shit too. Like,
okay,
yo,
we'll put you on there too. Okay,
I don't want to be on the intro no more, man. I don't want to do that. Hey, yo, Tiff, what's going on?
You didn't offer it to me first,
right? I'm the one that made it up.
My idea.
Yeah. I had to get my little credit in there. Sorry about that, man. But yo, Ramos, what's going on, man? What's up, baby?
Not much, man. Chilling. That's it. Just got home 20 minutes ago. I'm ready to go.
Drinking his liqueur. That's how you're supposed to say it.
Oh my God, man. Yo. Well, see, this is the fuckery, Marya. This is the fuckery right here. You know what I mean? Welcome. Is it.
It only gets better from here.
Right out the gate, fuckery. I love it. That's family.
It only gets better from here.
Yeah, it gets more fuckersome as the time progresses. I just made that word up.
Addy, you could have corrected his grammar.
Why do you think I just laughed right now?
Now that we have an actual educator in place, yeah, she can correct his grammar.
No, there's no correct. I just made the. How you go correct a word that just got made up? Fuckersome. Like that's it. Like I just made it just now.
Fuckersome.
Yes, fuckersome. Yes, like. Yeah, I don't know.
You can make up words. That's true. You can.
Exactly.
I guess most words are made up. Pretty much every word in English, in the language, all language are made up to a certain degree.
Right?
Yeah.
This is from the lyrics dictionary. That's what it is. And remember, these lyrics are different.
Yeah, we need to make a commercial for it. Make a commercial for that dictionary and sell it.
You know what I learned recently?
What?
I learned that conversate is an actual word.
Yeah.
I told you.
For a long time, I would just say, no, it's converse. Converse is the proper term. And then recently I learned that conversate was a word in, I think it was the 17th century. That's when it was created. Yeah. I was like, wow. Okay.
Well, no, seriously, conversate is a word. Like, but most people they correct it, say converse, and people correct me, and I'm saying like now we're conversing. We converse.
Correct them and say conversate is a word.
So now we can conversate on the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? There it is. On the fuckersome energy that I feel in the air.
Oh my God.
Fuckersome.
New word, randos. Fuckersome. Use it in a sentence.
Don't use it in a sentence.
Yeah, Stephanie is on some fuckersome bullshit. Fuckersome.
Why am I on it? Why do I have to be?
Can you spell it?
Well, no.
Can you spell it for us?
Yes, Fuckersome. Fuckersome.
Oh my God.
All right. Anyway, I don't know. It's a made up word.
Happy Lunar New Year to everyone. It is the year of the water rabbit to all the folks that celebrate. My shout out to my bestie, Miss Laura Vu. She is, she's
shout out to Laura.
Actually, the Vietnamese animal is the cat. So they're the only ones that want to deviate from everyone else in Asia. But everywhere else in Asia is the water rabbit. Okay.
So, well, wait, hold on. Is there such animal as a water rabbit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it is a rabbit that swims in water, right?
Okay.
Like something like.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you. You can't hear us.
No, I'm saying, is this a rabbit that swims in water or some shit? Like, why do they call it a water rabbit?
I would think it's not the type of rabbit we're thinking.
Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe it's.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google that shit.
Yeah, Google it.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it.
Oh, you do that.
Yeah.
Tiffany already needs her mother. What's up, Tiff? All the other randos. Mr. RJC78. I saw him in there.
And Taisha.
Yeah, Taisha's up in here. She's always the first one.
Always chicken and beef.
Always on time, Taisha. So shout out to all the randos. There are a few others that I know that are going to come through soon. If they're not, they're probably radio silent right now. So, but
that's a fact.
Everyone that's watching, we love y'all. Thank you for always supporting us each and every week. And yeah, we're grateful for it. All right. So,
Hey,
hmm?
well, the randos always gives us fuckery energy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we can have some hellified fucker some moments. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to I have to get used to saying the word fucker some. Chicken
Mm.
and Beef said in Chinese traditional culture, the color of the water is actually black. That's why it's black rat. What the fuck? It's black rabbit, but also water means fortune. And this year you're going to have plenty of fortune.
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh, also, yes, you should be wearing blue or green. Those should be your good luck colors.
Damn.
Usually it's red, but yeah.
Hi, Taisha. Thank you.
Yes. So, hey, lyrics. Is it
What's
that
up?
time yet?
Almost. I have to give a special happy birthday shout out to my man Victor, aka Bronx Gunner. Today's his birthday. He 37 today. Hey yo, Bronx Gunner. Yo, happy born day. I hope you get drunk and you get drunk on your ass and you have a headache tomorrow. I see you tomorrow. Yo, what's good? What happened? Hey yo, you drunk Mac on keto. Like, yo, I hope you get fucked up today. Like for real. We here all at Random Thoughts wishes you a happy, safe, and a very drunk happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I think we're ready now, right?
Yeah. Are we?
Are we?
We're ready.
Yeah. What time is it, lyrics? Let us know.
I think hold a second. I think it's time to let the fuckery commence. Let's get it.
Warning. The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made. All opinions and train of thoughts are welcomed here and protected by the First Amendment and the Ranters Union. All commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, teaching, and or scholarship of copyrighted material is protected by the Fair Use Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. iRant Network and the founder of the Ranters Union, Jalogic, aka Mr. M, recommends that you take what is said and do your own research. Read a goddamn book and form your own opinion. Furthermore, listen carefully to the ranters rant and debate their opinions and form your own conclusion. Thank you for watching this member-supported program, powered by the Ranters Union and produced for the iRant Network. Good day.
We're back. So you have been warned,
yeah,
ladies and gentlemen. You have been warned.
Now I'm gonna give you the official random thoughts warning. Do not bring any of your kids in here if they're younger than 18. They will learn new curse words, and I'm not responsible for none of them shits. Like fuck or something. Okay? If they use any of these words that they got from this motherfucking show right here, do not come back and give nobody no emails because we will not. We will read them and laugh at them. Okay? We will get back to you and say, well, what the fuck you want us to do? Okay? Because this is Random Thoughts. We cuss on Random Thoughts Talk Series. We act up. This is the fuckery energy. You have to feel us. All right, so we ready, guys?
Or you can sneak to randomthoughts.com and watch it from there. Just be like what we used to do. Sneak around and watch things. When our parents weren't around. So you can do that too. I'm a negative influence when it comes to that.
Hashtag.
Hashtag the negative influence.
I turned out just fine. So yeah, go ahead. You go ahead and do that. Now, what were you gonna say, lyrics? I'm sorry.
Wow.
For a moment.
Guys, first off, I gotta say, Steph, Steph, the promo for this show. It was fucking amazing, funny as shit. The shit had me bust out laughing. I think I damn near spilled water on myself and shit when this shit first came out. I was like, really? You had Chun-Li and Ryu fighting in the background and shit. I love it. The motherfuckers really thought this was gonna be a debate show. Like, yo, like I I loved it. I loved it. Like for real. I gotta give you props for that. Like word the mother.
Yes.
I love it.
That's how it's gonna be.
Like it made me want to bring my boxing gloves or something, right? Like I ain't come prepared.
When no lie, when I was done with the promo, I was just like, yo, this is a little better than I expected. this is pretty funny. So,
yeah, word the mother. Like, yo. Like it honestly made me want to play Street Fighter 2 again. Like, yo, for real. Like I was like, yo, it took me back to my childhood, man. For real.
Nah, that's all. Right. This is a great show, great game to play. So,
and it was a great anime series too, man. Like at least for what it was worth. But Sleazy's laughing.
What's up?
All right, guys. So let's dive into it. So today's episode is episode 4-3. It's the Battle of the Sexes special. All right. Who is more unfaithful? All right. You guys remember we had the Battle of Sexes series like season 1 and 2. You know, I decided. Yeah, we decided to try to end it, but then I'll be honest with you. What inspired me to do this particular episode, I kept watching videos during the course of time talking about why women cheat and especially like black women or whatever, you know what I'm saying? No diss to any other women, but that's my preference, and I wanted to really get in on what was the reasons why black women cheated, and then it grew from there. I was so curious to know why all women cheated, you know what I'm saying? And then I would see more videos about how women cheat than men. Then I was seeing about married couples and like who cheats more in the marriage, you know, whether men or women or whatever have you. And I actually got a whole bunch of mixed answers, you know what I'm saying? Then I took my personal poll with people that I knew personally. I had chats here and there. Some people said men, some people said women. Most people said both. You know what I'm saying? Most of the people that I knew, they was like, oh yeah, both men and women. So I said, you know what? Let me see how the team feels about this. And everybody that I don't know. Let's see how the Random Thoughts universe, the randos and everybody on iRant, whatever. I really do care to know what everybody else thinks about this topic of discussion. You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of hits home for me or whatever. And as far as cheating is concerned, I'm not a fan of cheating. You know what I'm saying? I'm a monogamous dude. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when you single, you're going to do what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in a relationship, I feel that, me personally, I feel that you should stick within those rules and regulations to a relationship, unless it's something unconventional, per se, like poly or open, whatever you guys personally choose. So I'm gonna I'm gonna start off with asking the panel one question. Marya, you can answer first if you want, or whoever. So let's just get this going. Let's ask the question. Let's really start it off. In your personal opinion, who do you think cheats more and why? The man or the woman? Let's go.
She's thinking.
I think it's men.
No, I know.
I think it's men, because I think women move differently. Like we're more strategic. I think men are more reactive. So the cheating is a reactive thing and like more circumstantial. Whereas for women, like we prepare, we plan, like we rarely just end up in a situation, I think. That's my thought.
Okay. Well, when you say
I'm a monogamous person too, so it's not like I'm speaking from experience here. Like I'm like, but that's what I would think.
You know what? The way you was talking, I'm just the way you. No, I'm fucking with you, but I know. You know what? That's a very interesting point. All right. Hey, Steph, what do you think?
I knew you were going.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew you were going to go to next.
You know. Listen,
that's
no. I'm just being the host right now, man. I'm asking the question. You know what I'm saying? Is Eric playing with children's toys? LOL. Oh shit.
I'm watching Paw Patrol.
Brooklyn Hodge, what's going on, man?
Let me find out he's running a babysitter's facility over there.
Put that out. I think Steph has a babysitter's facility.
Me,
you got mad kids up in the house.
I do have mad kids. They come through.
Oh my god!
But
oh my god!
They're not here
What
today.
is wrong with y'all?
They must be at your place today. But
shit.
I mean, we can look at the stats later. I can read those off. I sent an article to the guys over here.
Okay.
Personally, I mean, wow. I mean, it's hard to say like now. I still think men have women beat these days, even though I feel like, you know, in a sense, I think women are kind of catching up as far as that aspect. And I think a lot of it comes from just being fed up with being mistreated, you know, for so many years. And, you know, and women are like, you know what? And, you know, I have this newfound freedom. Why can't I use it, you know, in the way that I want to use it? So, you know, I think some women are, you know, and like, I already know my dude is cheating. So if he's going to have fun, so am I. I'm going to have fun too. So, you know, now granted, I mean, I haven't been perfect. There was one situation that happened, that I was unfaithful, and I'm gonna be honest with you. It hurts my soul. It really hurt my soul. And because that's not who I am. I'm not that type of person. So, and I felt really, really bad about it. And, yeah, so that's not really my thing. But you know, it happened, and I felt the effects of it, and, you know, I learned my lesson. I know that is definitely not me, and that will not ever happen again, because I don't want to ever have that feeling that I felt. But, you know, like I said, you know, I think it's a toss up these days, but I still think, if according to the stats anyway, I think the men are still kind of ahead. So.
Okay. Well, Famous Ramos, I gotta ask you. Hold on, before I ask you, Benny. All right, I'm gonna read Benny's comment right here. She said, "I think both. It takes two to tango. Me personally, I don't condone cheating, but I think men just get caught easily. You know what? That's what a lot of people keep saying. Even men say that men get caught more easily. You know, cheating. I personally beg to differ." But let's hear what Famous Ramos has to say. Yeah. Ramos, I asked you the same question.
So
I asked you the same exact question. Go ahead.
I was going to actually go on that vein. I was going to say that I think first of all, the statistics might be a little off, because women can cheat more often if they wanted to. Because think about this. It's easier for a woman on a regular day, many dudes will holler at them, right? So think about if they wanted to cheat, how many times they could within the course of a week, right? And on top of that, dudes are stupid. Dudes, when they cheat, they don't really cover their tracks. So of course they're gonna. If most of them are gonna get caught because they're just dumb. Let's be real. We're not that. We're, you know, we do dumb things in terms of say we don't cover our tracks. So like, women are very strategic, kind of like what. Sorry, yo, what's going?
Yo, turn up that ringer, B. Turn up that.
I turned it off.
Nap time's over for the kids.
No, man. Paw Patrol's on. Back from commercial break.
Yo, Taisha said, I think psychologically both men and women cheat because each individual at some point will have emotional needs and the desire to step out of a relationship to find what they are lacking will happen. Now, when you say that, Taisha, like what do you feel that the desire to step out is? Like what? Because you said that you feel that they would have a desire to step out. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing I'm so curious about when it comes to cheating. I mean, I'll get to my I'll get to my reaction on it. But Advis, I ask you the same thing. Um, who do you think cheats more and why?
Statistically, which we're saying like a lot of the statistics are skewed
Mm-hmm.
because this is upon reported. Not many people are definitely going to report, but I agree with Eric when it comes to the opportunity to cheat, for sure. Women, when it comes to like both parties, of course, because I mean, unless you having sex with the opposite sex in that particular way, then that's a whole nother different story. But women definitely have more of the opportunity. Men are not as slick. Women have to be strategic because of the fact that if we go back biologically, we're still talking about the whole emotional versus, how our cells are set up. So I say men for sure get caught very easily. Women are a lot more sneaky about it, but they have more opportunities to do that because of actually social media even more now.
Mm. That I agree with you. Now, here's my reaction to it. I agree with everybody on this panel. I remember talking to my cousin Juan. Yo, shout out to Juan. Like we was talking about this earlier this morning, and he said the same exact thing y'all said, man. And it's like similar. It's similar answers, but I'm going to go out on a limb here. Personally, I think women now in this day and age, women cheat more than men. You know what I'm saying? Black men don't cheat. Brooklyn Honcho said, "Oh shit."
Okay,
Yo.
Charlamagne the God. Okay. Okay.
Yo, I feel that Taisha said, whatever a person is lacking, they will try to find it elsewhere, lyrics. Yeah, and you know what? And I agree with that too. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if a person is lacking, okay, it's a difference between marriage and a relationship. In a relationship, if there's something lacking, you can talk to your partner, but if their partner doesn't step up to the plate, then part of that cheating situation, you got to take partial accountability for it. Yeah, you're not the one. You didn't tell your mate to go cheat. But the thing is, if your mate is sitting there telling you what they like for instance, if your girl says, you know what I'm saying, she like to get her ass ate, you know what I'm saying, and you don't eat ass, guess what? She's gonna find somebody that's gonna eat that ass. Plain and simple. I hate using that analogy, but
No, you
actually,
don't. No, you don't. You
no, I
love
don't.
using
No, I
that
don't.
analogy.
I ain't
Love
gonna
it.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. I love using stupid ass analogies. Like, yo, that's
We,
my thing.
Don't
But
lie
we
to
know
these
your history,
people.
dude. We know your history with
Literally.
ass eating.
Do
no,
We
not
know
no,
your
lie
you
to
history,
don't.
these
dude.
people.
No, the fuck you don't, because there is
Yes, you
some
did.
history when
Yes,
it
you
comes to
did.
ass eating.
Excuse me, sir. No,
Oh,
you said it a number of times.
oh, you mean
Yes. Retract. Can we play that back?
Flashbacks. You flashbacks.
we doing flashbacks now, random thoughts? That's what we doing? All right.
We should.
Nah,
We should. Yeah. Shout out to John Logic. We should be doing flashbacks.
So wait, Lyric, I gotta get in here because I think like that question though of like why women cheat and men cheat is more important than just who does it more. Because it's the why, right? So like Steph said it, I think women are
you're right.
fucking sick of men at this point. Like they're like, y'all are all assholes, y'all are all dogs. I'm gonna cheat. Like I'm just gonna do what I do because you're not caring about me. But I think like even like what you said about like you should be able to go talk to your partner. So many people are in relationships where they can't talk to their partners, and that's why they're cheating to begin with. So like part of it is just you're not with the right person if you're cheating on someone to begin with, right?
It's not a
Well,
relationship.
let's
That's a
also cross.
situationship.
Exactly, and I hate those. I hate situationships. I hate them
Oh,
shits to their inner fucking core because you're just basically wasting somebody. That's just called wasting somebody's time. You
How's that?
want all
How's
the
that wasting someone's
benefits.
time?
I'm about to tell you
You're both
because you
getting
want
benefits.
all the benefits without without having to hold yourself accountable to shit. It's like, okay, well, for guys, they're getting the sex. For women, they're getting the financial benefits of it, and if they want the opportunities for the sex, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how your situationship is built.
So
But then
okay, so
when it
these
comes,
dudes are
hold
having
on.
sex by themselves.
But then when it comes down to somebody catching feelings, because let's be realistic, sometimes women switch up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody having fun, and all of a sudden he give you that one good night, and then all of a sudden, you know what? I think that we need to. I think that we. Well, you think we need to what? You know what I'm saying? I think we need to be in a relationship. Now you want to be in a real relationship? After all the situation bullshit you put me through, now you want to be in a real relationship? Maybe that guy doesn't feel that way, or even vice versa. Like I said, nowadays I see more men wanting to be in relationships than women. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I see from what Brooklyn Hunter said. Cheating is just selfishness. Yes, it is. Now, getting
Right.
back to,
I mean,
I
although
totally
I'm not,
disagree with that.
yeah, I don't
okay,
necessarily agree with that either.
well, no, but I'm saying
there
like,
is a component of selfishness in it, yes. However, I know the folks that are being cheated on wouldn't want to hear this, but there has to be a certain level of accountability taken on their part.
I just said that.
Because there's a reason why this person is stepping out on you.
If they're a
I'm not
habitual
saying
cheater,
it-
it doesn't
I'm
matter.
not saying I agree,
Jeff,
but
are you
that's
saying
the
it's
reality
the
of the
person's
situation.
fault that they're being stepped out on?
I'm not saying
Yes.
it's their fault, but I'm saying they should take some responsibility for it. There are certain situations where you try to talk to your partner and you're like, "This is a problem. We need
No,
to
and I just
figure
said
out how to
that.
wait. Let me finish. There's a problem.
Go ahead.
We need to resolve it." And that person's not listening or taking the time to really, put a solution in the action. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm not
Yes.
victim blaming.
Oh
I'm
no,
not
I feel like
victim
that's a gaslighting situation. If someone told me, "Oh, I cheated because you didn't listen to me," like that would be like,
No,
yeah,
Steph, you're gonna get canceled,
I don't think
Steph.
I'm
that's
just
fair.
saying that's I'm just
Maria,
saying that those are some situations. There's a
Don't get
void.
canceled.
There's a void in that relationship, and that
Don't get
person
canceled, Steph.
and the
no,
person's
let's
trying
get
to
canceled.
communicate.
Let's get
the
canceled.
No, Steph is gonna get canceled. Steph.
Okay,
This
I'm
person.
gonna say what I'm gonna say
No, Steph ain't she get canceled.
I'm not gonna
Trust you will.
I'm
You
not
will.
gonna
No,
get
she's too cool to get canceled.
The
Ain't nobody canceling
Okay,
Steph.
John.
Fuck out of
the
here.
WWE is coming, okay?
Let them come. Ain't nobody canceling shit
look,
over here.
I'm
We
saying
say what we want to say.
I'm saying what other people are thinking. That's all I'm saying.
That's a fact.
You're communicating with the person. You're trying to do your best to make it work, and the person for whatever reason is not taking the time to understand that you want to make this relationship work, and you're expressing your concerns to them, and they're not doing their due diligence as your partner to help strengthen the relationship. Yeah, that person's gonna be like, you know what? I still want to be with this person, but there's a component of this relationship or a void in this relationship that's not being filled by that person. So let me see, if I can, holler at this person, because I know this person can, fulfill that need and try to make it work. I'm not saying that I necessarily agree with it. I'm just saying I understand the mentality of someone who would step out and do that. That's all I'm saying.
Well, no, and you know what? And I 100% agree when it comes to that part of it. When it comes to that part of it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to date Jesus? Wow, yo, chicken and beef, you are comical. Like, I don't think anybody want to date Jesus. It's just the brown girl is making excuses for cheating. What is the world coming to?
First of all, it's not making excuses. It's these things are happening for a reason. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to cheat out of the blue. I mean, there are some people that will cheat out of the blue, but most people have a reason that they want to step out. I'm not saying I agree with it.
It's just your ego.
I'm not saying I agree with it.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, no. You're talking about habitual cheaters. There are people who are habitual cheaters who cheat because they don't want to be in relationships. They like the idea of being in a relationship, but they want to spread themselves, thin and far. Come on, let's be real. I mean, if you cheat,
some people are like that. Yes,
okay,
I agree.
But if you cheat,
cheater is that.
But if you cheat, if you're in agreement with me, if you feel there's nothing lacking either after multiple times talking with your partner, and you don't explore different routes in terms of maybe we should have like open relationship or whatever have you. I need my other needs. That you're still being, like the person said, selfish and kind of fucked up because you need to exhaust your what you call it, the things first, and then you know what I mean. Then maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship with that person at that point. But if you're gonna go cheat, you're breaking, depending on the contract you have with the person in terms of the verbal contract. It's a fucked up way of going about.
Wait, Benny said, Steph, where's the accountability? So instead of breaking up with that person, it makes more sense to cheat on that person.
I didn't say. Okay, you guys are not listening to what I am saying. I said I don't agree. I don't agree with that process or the reasoning. Listen to what my words are telling you. Okay? I am just going through the process of someone. I'm just going through the process and the mindset of someone who would want to cheat. Okay, that's all I'm
Tiffany.
Saying.
Tiffany is questioning. Tiffany is really questioning what you're saying, Steph.
I'm just saying.
I can get in the mind of a serial killer, but it doesn't matter. They're still killing people. I mean,
Steph. I gotta say, Steph, I totally get what you're saying because I think it makes sense. But the thing is, I think that's some circumstances. I don't think every circumstance is the same way. Like there are so many people who just fucking cheat to cheat. Like they just, like you said, like you know.
And you know Eric, what? Like, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not to cut you off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I agree with what Mayra just said. There are some people who just cheat just for the fuck of it. And in this, no, hold on. In this generation, once again, for what I'm seeing, I'm only going by for what I'm seeing now. Now, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to back then or whatever. But now, back then it was men. A lot of men was cheating. Motherfuckers was cheat. They was dipping. They was dipping in different chicks like we breathe air. I've seen it. I've been around it. No. That dynamic, the shift has changed more so to women because of the fact of what one of you guys said that men, like women are getting sick and tired of men. Yes, that's the truth. But like, it's not these new age chicks. The women that came before them, they got so sick and tired of men, they spreading this shit to their daughters and their nieces. Then their daughters and nieces thinking they players too, and they can go ahead and fuck whatever type. They can jump on. They playing hopper dick. You know what I'm saying? They jumping on different type of dicks, doing all type of wild shit, and nobody's thinking about STIs, STDs. And let me tell you something. I said this before, and I said it again. I had a family member that died from AIDS. He withered down to nothing. I've seen when I seen that shit changed my whole perspective about like just dating, relationships, because like. And he was cheating on somebody else with somebody else. The person that he was cheating on that person with, that person had AIDS. That person died before he did. You know what I'm saying? So he actually got AIDS from that person, the person that he was cheating on the other person with. You know what I'm saying? So this is the reason why I do some of these shows is because we forget about STIs. We forget about unwanted pregnancies. Like I hear stories about how women step out their marriage, you know what I'm saying, end up fucking somebody else and end up getting pregnant by another dude. Now you got the husband here taking care of this kid for X amount of years, and it's not even his child. They take the DNA test. DNA tests turn out to prove that it's not his. First of all, the man ain't getting none of the money back that he spent on a child that wasn't his. Number one. Number two, you got to go through the child support system to go through all this bullshit to get out of it. Was this said the government ruined cheating and free love? Okay, well, I
agree. Chicken and beef has nothing to do with that.
Nah,
ain't got shit to do with that.
The boomers ruined it. The boomers ruined it, man.
And I'm gonna say this also. There's also like an animalistic, instinctual component to this as well, because if you look at mammals, because we are mammals, 97% of mammals, I've said it before, 97% of mammals have multiple partners. I'm stating the facts.
Debbie Downer with the STD shot.
That is part of our DNA.
Okay,
that's also part of our
say
DNA.
That sentence, Steph. Say that again, Steph. What you said, that we're animals, we're mammals.
We're mammals, and 97% of mammals. 97% of mammals have multiple partners.
Hold on. This chicken and beef, you are an idiot. He said the government gave us AIDS, not a monkey. Wow.
I'm not gonna say it. I will say, well, no, I'm not even going to say that either.
No, Steph.
I'll say this.
Steph, I hear what you're saying.
That's all I'm going to say. NIH.
But
no,
having one partner,
I know NIH. I know that shit. You slick, Steph. You slick. NIH.
Having one partner is fine, but if in the confines, if you have the relationship and they understand that, we all understand that's fine because that's a relationship, right? You're in a multiple relationship. But if you're seeing other people and your partner knows in your relationship, that's fine. But when we're talking about cheating, right? And in your confines of a verbal agreement or whatever have you want to call it, you have to exhaust your options. At the point, if you just sticking your penis in every hole or vice versa, letting every dick fuck your hole, like, you know what I mean? Then you have to. I'm saying you have to be the one who's accountable for that. You can say, "Oh, the other person's accountable." Okay, but you chose that person. You continue staying with that person after they didn't give you your needs.
No,
who's the accountable one? You're mostly accountable. I want to say like 99.9%. 999. Let's go down the line.
Eric, I agree. I agree.
Yo, Eric, Eric, I love.
Do you agree, Steph?
I do agree.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you? You do?
Yeah.
I
sure?
love.
All right.
I would say
I love that 99.9 shit you pulled. I love it.
Yes.
That 99.9%
of it.
Hey, yo, shout out to Paternity Court. Shout out to Judge Lauren Lake too. Like, yo, I love that show, man. Like, yo, she be like, "You are not the father." They be like, "Yeah, I told you." Yo, I'm a Millie Rock. Like, how you gonna Millie Rock in the court? Like, anyway, like, I'm just, it'd be foolery. Taisha says, "Steph, those are the people who have polyamorous mindset. I'm monogamous and cheating is not an option for me. I think people need to meet people on their level who can fulfill their needs. Period."
And there's multiple people, then do you.
No, but that's such a good point, because I think what you're saying is that, like, some people have a monogamous relationship with somebody who has a polyamorous belief, and then you be like cheated on, and you don't understand why, because you're with someone who's not really monogamous. They're polyamorous.
And in that case, it's that person's fault, because that person should have explained to that person or expressed to them, this is the way I see the world or see relationships.
But so I come back to, I think all of it goes back to your ego. I think everybody does all these things where you harm other people. You don't think about the impacts of it through your ego, whether it's a man or a woman. It's really about your ego.
No, you know what? And you're 100% right. You know, I'm not gonna keep saying but I was caught up in that shit where I was in a relationship with somebody that had an open relationship mindset. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of backfired on the both of us because I was catching feelings. This person already caught feelings more than I did. And it was like, well, she said it straight up. She was like, "I care for you. You know, I think I'm in love with you, but I want to fuck other niggas and other bitches from time to time." You know, don't excuse my language because I meant to cuss. She was like, I was like, "You want an open relationship?" She said, "Yeah, I think I want an open relationship." And I told her how I felt. Now all of a sudden, you know, I'm the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on a Hitler's henchman now all of a sudden because I want to be in a monogamous relationship. You know what I'm saying? And you wanted to be in an open relationship. Like, it was real unfair. But you didn't tell me from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, but like, is it my fault now? Because you didn't tell me from the jump?
Now it goes back to communication, though. I think, Steph, what you were saying, right? It's about communication and having those lines of communication, because you got to communicate what you really want, and you got to know what you really want when you get in a relationship. I think people get in relationships without knowing what they really want, and then they fuck over other people who want something different.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know what? And I'm also gonna go back to this. When it comes down to why I believe women cheat more nowadays, and you may think you may think otherwise of me when I say this.
Something lyrics.
Yeah,
when you open your mouth, you're definitely gonna think something.
You fucking right, and you better keep thinking it too. You want to sit there and play me? Huh? No. Listen, no, I'm gonna say this. Like, it's also a lack of parenting, a lack of, you know, fathers being there. You know, and this is the truth. Like, this is the truth. I can rock in this generation. I'm talking about now in this generation. It goes back to, once again, like, us being blamed for fucking over the younger generation, at least what they believe, that we fucked them over, because now there's a how should I say it? Like, there's not that much parenting going on. You know what I'm saying? The mother's there, but is that mother being a parent? Is that mother setting a good example to teach the little girl how to actually be a good woman? You know what I'm saying? And is the father there to teach that girl what love is, how to receive love from a man? You understand what I'm saying? It's all psychological as well. Because think about it. If she doesn't have her daddy, she's gonna use Tom, Dick, and Harry to be her daddy temporarily, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? This is, once again, she's playing that good old game of hop a dick. You know what I'm saying? Being promiscuous. Matter of fact, I wish she was on here. I wish she was on here because I love using promiscuous. I love
like
promiscuous.
We promiscuous. Me, you, and Mandy La Loca jumped on you. That Mandela, promiscuous. She can't hear you. She can't hear you. No, but and that, man. That's the other thing. See, it's that. I'm sorry, Lyrics. It's that kind of mentality where women are like, well, if you calling me promiscuous with all the holes you've been in more holes than a golf player. Like, I mean, you going?
See, that's the double standards though, because women can't do the same thing as men, right? Like, that's the whole thing.
Should I? Hey, Abbas, would you like to break it down for him, or should I?
Break what?
Because the reason I like how he plays stupid too. I love it. Like what? Yo no sé. I speak English.
You thought we were on the same side? That's what we were saying. You thought we were on the same side? No.
Well, he did say if we was in the car, he's gonna jump out. So this is jump out.
Put me in the trunk. I'm getting out the back. I'm going.
No, then we're gonna drag your ass back in the car. Fuck out of here. Anyway, but like I was saying, what the fuck was I saying? Go ahead.
Done, can I read the stats after you're done?
Oh yeah. So Derek, you're talking about what you were just commenting on what Brown Girl just said when it came to that double standard.
Yeah, here's the thing, and it was broken down by Andrew Tate. I'm gonna try to break it down the best way I can. Shout out to Andrew Tate, what he's gonna do or whatever.
Don't do it. No, dude.
Oh
don't
shit!
Do that. Don't
no,
do that. That's not.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. Don't shout out. Don't shout out to him, man.
Quote somebody else. Quote somebody else.
Well, shout out to somebody that thinks like him. How about that?
On your own. You are on your
own. That's. I'm probably on my own now.
Anonymous quote is what you should have done.
John, play the warning. Play the warning.
Confucius says.
Play the warning.
Just go ahead and play it.
Play that shit.
Play it right.
Play that shit again.
The opinions expressed in this program are those of the presenter in their current state of mind, which they have the right to change at any given moment. The iRant Network and the members of the Ranters Union are not responsible for any claims made. All of
wow,
right
he actually did
moment.
That shit too.
At any moment,
fuck it. Well, no, what I'm saying is, like, you have to understand when it comes down to the whole thing with double standards, men and women, or what I like to call the good old game of heroes and hoes. You know what I'm saying? When heroes and hoes.
You're never gonna learn.
No, I'm not. Like, they dropped. Come on. I was dropped on my head at birth. That's my excuse. How about that?
I'm gonna read the stats because we're about.
No, hold on. Let me say what I'm gonna say real quick. When we all this is what is. I'm sorry. But when men sleep with a lot of females, they're considered heroes. They high five. Hey, yo, say, did you hit? Yeah, son, that's my man's. When a woman sleeps with a lot of dudes, they're not. It's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? It's looked down upon. It's frowned upon. It's never going to change. That's the thing. I understand that you feel that mentality has to change.
Too. The men that are like that need to be accountable for their actions.
Like 16% of them, 16 to 20% of them.
That's all I'm saying. Y'all need Y'all need to be more accountable for that. You can't go around calling these women bitches and hoes, and you do the exact same thing.
I did not call them bitches and hoes. I did. Did bitches and hoes come out my mouth just
You
a
said
second?
heroes
However,
and
you have-
hoes.
you
You
have.
said
But you
heroes
have.
and hoes. That's a
Yeah,
whole
that,
nother
I
situation.
said it's a good old fashioned game of heroes and hoes. I didn't make the actually I did make that up. But like, yo, listen, I didn't make up the word hoes. Okay, like the
But
word
you
hoes
use
been
it.
around since before
But you
me.
use it with impunity. You use it to keep your teeth white. I'm just saying, man. That has to change.
You know
Okay,
what? You're right. I
so-
The
did.
kind of
You
thinking
did.
has
I
to
did.
change.
I did.
Steph.
So we step back though. The
What happened?
reason men sleeping with a lot of women is because you try to figure out who you really want to sleep with too, right? Like, I mean, part of it is like racking up a number, but also part of it is like you exploring, right? Why can't women explore? We got the same things, right? Like we want to explore. We don't, every dick is not the same for sure, right? And like, so why are women have to like we are
Villainized.
judged?
And this is
Let
why
me
you
get
guys are
this.
being judged and
Explore.
villainized. This is
Let
the
me
reason
get
why you guys are
And
getting
that's,
judged.
I'm
All
talking
right,
about
yo,
outside
Ad,
of
get it.
cheating. We talking about
Get it,
outside of
Ad.
cheating.
Let me get this.
Patriarchy.
All right.
Yeah.
Blame it.
All right, Eric.
Add his lyrics translator. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, so what I want to say too, the reason why this is all very confusing and is hearing back over the place is because women and men want different things from each other. Yes, I've watched some videos, of course, people going out and interviewing folks on the street. But for the most part, for a lot of women, when it comes to like sex and their partners, when they're asked, would you rather have a person who's a virgin or someone who's more experienced? Most women say they want somebody that's more experienced. And then vice versa for men, when they ask, would you rather have a virgin or a woman that's more experienced? They'd rather go with the virgin. And part of that is because we are misunderstanding what men really want and what women want when it comes to that type of idea of a relationship. All this other stuff, yeah, this is just the modern times of how things are. And honestly, that's why I'm out the game. I'm just chilling.
Okay, but wait, add this. I gotta ask you, is that really the truth though for men? Like, do men really want a virgin? Because you don't really want a virgin. You want a woman who's got experience and knows what the fuck she's doing. Because you know what a virgin's gonna do versus a woman who has experience, right? So men say that, but that's not really what you want. You want the theory of it. You don't actually want that in the bedroom.
No one control.
No.
I will say this. No. This is what I will say.
You want someone who's just going to sit there and let you take control and do nothing?
No. So no. This is what I'm going to say.
That's boring.
Because we're
not necessarily.
I'll say this. From the primal of the pleasure part, of course, there's ranges between that. For me, I'm trying to take myself out of it. But for people who are trying to build a legacy and actually a family, it will be more of an advantage for that particular way. And I mean, of course, the more ideal way would be, of course, both of them not having any type of experience at all. But realistically, percentage-wise, how's that even going to really happen?
You know what? Abbott is 100%
a judgment on women that because you have experience, it makes you not someone who's going to have a home or take care of a family. Like I'm a mom of 4 kids, but I've got experience, right? Like, does that make me less of a mother, less of a homemaker, less of a nurturer? That's a different component of my life.
But see, here's the thing:
women compartmentalize.
Well, but that's why you have to go through the vetting process with the person. You have to vet everybody. But for the majority of the case, I mean, I know Steph got some statistics on stuff. I've seen a number of different statistics, but the more relationships that you get yourself into, unfortunately, yes, the more baggage that you're going to come with. And with that baggage, unfortunately, for some people, just like how we get all this new technology and things that we get, some people's like, you know what, like this has already served its purpose and use. Now they're going to try to go and get the new next thing. Am I saying that's the nice and the correct thing to do? No, I don't know. That's based off of what the person's intention and what they really want, but not saying that you can't, but it's who you trying to talk to and what is their intentions at the same time. If they're just trying to smash and pass, then you just add into that. But if you really want to build something, you guys really got to sit down and talk about that whole package of what the purpose is. But for me, I see a lot of relationships don't have a purpose.
It's even.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But like, see, Ad is gonna put it to you nice and simple. Me, I'm just gonna give it to you raw. Like,
ODB.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I feel his spirit. You know what I'm saying? Spirit of ODB. You know, but nah, just seriously, like you have to take into accountability. You have to what was this? If she can't give head properly, you will look at someone who is good at what you want. You know what? I can't argue with that. I can't. But hold on, wait. I do have to say in the argument, to argue against that, virgins can give good WAP if they practice. Okay, why do you think they have icy pops for? Icy pops is for practice.
The icy pop can't tell a thing that it's doing a good job. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
No, but I'm saying the technique. You know what I'm saying? When they get the technique,
who's directing them?
The person is watching. The guy is watching.
You made Maria leave. You made Maria leave. What's going on?
No, that's not the reason why. But yeah.
Oh no, she said she had to grab a charger.
I'm just making.
Mandela Loca, the woman I want to speak to. You know what? Get your ass up on here, Mandela. You know what I'm saying, Mandela? Yeah. All right. What's going on? All right. True Aviz.
Yeah. No. All of this right now is talking about that pleasure part. Like, of course, people want to get pleasured, so I understand that. But I'm thinking beyond that. Well, see, again, that's me thinking about it. I don't know if other people do, so that's why.
I'm with you on the same. I'm with you on that, but then I'm also thinking of and just hear me out. I'm also thinking about it from the paternity standpoint. When let's say a man is dealing with 4 women, you know what I'm saying? Like he's married to 4 women. If he has sex with all 4 women, get them pregnant, everybody know who's the father.
Yep.
Everybody know who the father is. But then if there's one woman that's married to 4 men and all 4 men sleep with that one woman during the time of conception and she gets pregnant, now we got to go to the DNA office. Now we have to the DNA center. Now we got to find out. Hold on. Now we got to find out who the father for that baby is.
Maybe they're bubble.
There's a flaw in that scenario. What if one of those married women is stepping out and has some meat on the side? We don't know for sure. We don't know for sure.
That goes back to the DNA. That goes back to the paternity. To the DNA.
I'm talking about scenario number 1 that you mentioned. No, not everyone does know who the father of the child is. You can walk around and say, "Yes, this is the father." She can walk around and say, "You know what? That's the father of the child," knowing damn well she slept with someone else. And it's a possibility it could be that.
And that's a problem in society.
You just drive the point home, Steph.
That's a problem in society, though, because I agree with lyrics. There are a lot of men who are bringing up children, and that's fine. Listen, for example, if I had a child and I found out 18 years later that child's not mine, I'm gonna still love that child, right? I'm gonna still have that connection with that child, but I'm gonna be fucking pissed that I paid 18 years and I was lied to. And I see that it's happening a lot lately, man. That's fucked up.
And that's
I agree.
That's frustrating.
I agree with you.
And let me tell you something. I'm even gonna probably piss women off even more saying this. There needs to be mandatory DNA testing. Plain simple. Because once again, no, Steph. Hear me out.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
No, because I saw your facial expression. So hear me out. Hear me out.
That was not a disagreement.
I don't know if there was a liquor talking or you just wanted. You was ready to cross-examine my shit, but I'm just saying.
Totally wrong. I
probably did, but I'm just saying.
I was thinking that might be a good idea. Maybe
he was just waiting for it. He was waiting for it to use example of his new word, so that's why.
Exactly. Thank you, Ad. See,
I'm sorry. I missed what Ad said. What did you say?
He just wanted the opportunity to use his new word on you. That's why.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because Steph was on some shit and still is on some shit.
I'm not on anything. I'm listening to you.
You on some drinks?
I'm on some drinks. Yes.
There must be some drinks. Like for real.
Brought to you by McBride Sisters. Go ahead.
Are they giving us? They giving us checks now, right? They giving us a check. Like we
this is not sponsored by
McBride Sisters.
Thank you. This is not sponsored by them.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Continue.
All right, cool. So, what the fuck was I again? Like, oh man, yo, I'm just saying we need mandatory DNA testing because, um, like I said, cheating is. I'll be honest with you. Also, cheating is at an all-time high. It is. It like it comes to a point now. I was having a conversation with my son, and my son he's 16 now, but this is I think he was like 14, 15 when we talk about this. Anyway, he said now they have condoms in the bathrooms in high school now. You know, like was it the condom machines or something like that? I'm like, why the fuck would they need condom machines? Oh, good evening, Mr. Jones 169.
Are they free?
Yeah,
Are they free?
good afternoon.
You gotta pay
What?
for free. You gotta pay for them.
No,
when they're free.
I didn't even ask him. I don't even know, but I know he said they had condom machines in the bathroom. So I said, oh, so we came to get our education and fuck chicks in the bathroom at the same time now? This is what we doing?
Kids are fucking in the bathroom, man. I've heard so many stories. The kids are fucking in the bathroom. They're guys fucking in the bathroom. There's girls fucking in the bathroom. There's vice versa, opposite. They're all fucking in the bathroom. I mean, you gotta give them protection.
Stairwells, bathrooms, it's all over.
I know, but I'm like, school should be the last place. Like school, we always push our kids to believe that school is a place where you're supposed to get your education, not to get a nut off. If you want to get a nut off, then you go somewhere else for that bullshit, not school. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just being.
If you go to an all boys or all girls school, is that what's going to happen?
It's still gonna happen. It's still gonna happen.
Because and it might still happen, right?
It still happen. It will still happen. There's a story. My cousin told me a story.
Yo, chicken and beef, how you know? You didn't go to my high school. Fuck out of here.
There's education, but they're socializing. That's what they do.
Yes,
socializing.
I
started growing up.
No,
my cousin
It's called puberty. It's called puberty.
My cousin told me a story, right?
No, I know about puberty.
He works in a school, and there was these young kids who are junior high school. They were in the classroom, and one was giving the other head, and they're both males, and right into the classroom. So if that could happen, then if they're all boys school, all girls school, they'll find their way outside the classroom as well.
I think Mandela's coming on with us.
To me, honestly, I think this conversation is about the healthy and unhealthy ways we talk about sex and the healing that we do. Like all of it, whether or not you're healed is how you cheat or don't cheat. And this whole thing with kids and sex, it's the messages. It's not about the access. It's not about the condoms. The condoms don't make you have sex. It's the messages you get that makes you think that you can have sex everywhere you go or like with anyone, and like makes young boys treat girls like shit. Like the girls that are like going through shit in high school, they're going through that stuff like by middle school. Guys are already boys, middle school boys, like 12, 13 fucking year old boys are like doing shit to like gaslight girls. That's some shit.
Yes.
That's
see, like during our time in school, that did happen a lot. It did. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like we were any angels. We were no angels, man. In the 90s, early 2000s and all that. Like, hey, Justine, peace, what's going on? Like, yo, Taisha said, I agree, Tiffany. Cheating is a temporary satisfaction. The brain triggers something sensual, and men and women cheat when they are lacking something they're not getting. And once again, I understand that and I feel you. But here's the thing. Okay, let's look. Mr. Jones, brown girl is correct, but it's still disgusting and wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But the thing is, the reason why I bring up high school and the condoms and all that, that kind of is like the catalyst for what could be going on in the future. You know what I'm saying? As far as cheating, at least for what I think. Change that subject, R. Kelly, not a co-host on the show. What?
I think you made a good point, though, Lyrics. You're basically saying where it starts, right? Our relationship with sex and starts out when we're younger. And I see your point. You're saying that the condoms, you feel that these condoms are sending a bad message. And to some kids, they might send a bad message. It's kind of the idea of saying, like, which I thought I was against when I was younger, that video games can potentially make people violent. The right people kind of like will make them violent, right? If the person is already has that in them already, Them playing video games might trigger something. And I think it's the same thing with someone who's gonna have sex, promiscuous, whatever. What have you.
I'm gonna say this real quick because it can go both ways. Because I've dealt with people who
Hi,
have.
Lyric. You want to
Hey,
talk
what's
this
going
shit
on?
now?
Yes.
All the time.
You
All
fucking
the
ever talking
time.
my shit. What you think I'm it's my dealer. Fuck out of here, man. We here. Like,
the time.
I ain't shaking in my boots. Fuck you
Fuck
mean?
outta here.
Like,
So what's good? What happened?
with your Brooklyn ass.
But look, I
I-
agree with that about like Eric, what you're saying, because I think like so when you think about it, like kids start watching porn at a really young age, and more so now. Like I was having a conversation with a friend, right? Like back in like the 90s, 2000s, you had to find a Playboy, right?
With the squiggly lines on TV, with the squiggly lines
video
and shit.
or
You had to-
VHS, right? Like whatever it is, right? But like now, like kids literally just go on their fucking phones and they find shit. Like it's not like it's hard to find porn. And if that's your mentality, like if that's what you see, that's what you think is normal.
When kids start knowing porn stars' name, then that's a problem.
Well,
when kids start knowing porn stars' name.
No, when they saying go 3000 with the 2-hand twist, that's a fucking problem.
No, the
you know what I'm saying?
I tell you what the problem is.
Or throat goat.
You don't have enough parents that are responsible enough to talk to the kids and tell them this is how it's supposed to go. This is the proper way to go about things. We have parents out here that are really reckless, and some of them
Parents
are almost
so worried about being friends versus actually
Exactly. They want to be a friend, and they're probably doing the same thing the kids doing. You know, some of the parents are still growing up with the children. We talked about that in episode 1. That is a problem.
we did.
You don't sit down and you don't properly break down what sex is. You don't put it in its proper place. Yes, your kid's are gonna be out here, you know, running wild and doing reckless things, and it works on the other side as well. Like for the parents that are like super religious and they want to like buckle down on their child and tell them, oh, you know, sex is wrong, and they want to demonize sex. That's a problem too, because again, the kids are gonna go out and they're gonna do reckless things and they're gonna make a lot of mistakes because they had a parent that was like, you know, sex is wrong. Sex is not part of nature, and you know you're gonna.
It is part of nature, but you know, I see.
It is part of nature, and but it needs to be. It needs to have its proper. You need to put it in its proper place.
Also, the problem is
a real conversation. You can't pretend like it doesn't exist, and you can't pretend like it's taboo. It has to be like a real conversation with your kids. I've had them with multiple children, and all my children were boys when I had them. But like, you have to have a real conversation about sex.
Well, guys, we just had somebody join us in the middle of the conversation. This right here is a friend of the show and a certified Brooklyn shit popper because she always popping shit. And I'm always fucking her name up by accidentally on purpose. Everybody give it up. Mandela Loca's in the building with us. Mandela, what's good?
What's good?
President of the Brooklyn Randos chapter.
Brooklyn Randos chapter.
Yo, it's between y'all two. Y'all always get me started. Eric is so nice to me all the time. Like it's only.
Yeah, see, I'm a nice.
And Ed, what about Ed?
Eric, shut up.
I'm just in the background. Don't worry, I don't exist. I'm in the background.
Yo, why you be fucking with Ad like that? Ad is the man, yo. That's Mr. Know-It-All right there, man.
I'm in the background, man. Remember, I'm in the temple of acronyms, or I should say, our job be saying I'm stuck in the MGTOW cult.
Ed, you're like the grounding. You bring everybody back to like center.
I said that to Steph the other day on the phone. I was like, yo, Steph, you always starting, you get me amped up. Lyric always want me to fight somebody. Eric
That's a fact.
So kumbaya. And then you got Avis, who's just like, hi. Like he just sits there. Like, I don't know.
And you know the funny thing is, you know,
that's a fact.
He's the youngest one of all of us, and he's more mature than all of us.
Now I'll be honest with you. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like, cause like yo, like, but you know the sides to me, Mandela. Like when I'm inebriated, then that's something different. But when I be on my shit, like today, The fuckery energy's in the air. I'm feeling it. It's great.
I know.
Yeah. You know.
I was thinking about coming on to
Hold on a
this
second.
episode already.
The temple of
Hold on.
acronyms, TOA.
No, that's a fact.
The lead priest.
So shit.
lead.
He's a 34th degree.
Oh
my
man.
No, that's a fact. Oh wait, who's this? Yo, we got people with Spanish
What's up,
and shit. I
Leo?
can't even read
Leo
that.
que todo quiere. El
Hey,
viejo
yo.
que todo quiere. Oh, you saying the old guy that everybody wants?
Yeah.
Wow.
Kitty.
Wow. Yo, so
Get it?
All right, Leo.
So-
Okay, todo. Take out your Google translators, everyone.
You call
Yeah,
me
'cause
fucking old?
I'm into
Dude, you're
that
like-
shit too.
You're my age, man. Actually, you're a year older than me. What are you talking about?
So listen, Mandela, like we asked everybody, Mandela, okay, my fault. We asked everybody, we asked everybody here on the panel. Now I'm gonna ask you the opening question. Who do you think is more unfaithful, men or women, and why?
I have to be honest.
No, keep it a beam.
Dogs, okay? We the niggas now. I have to keep it a buck.
You have more opportunities, right?
It's a shame.
Thank
how
you,
much
Mandela.
Power we have taken from y'all, right?
I disagree in the terms of power.
No,
but
don't put me in that. It's them. You took the power from them.
Nah, let us
like
speak.
I'm
Let
over
us
here.
Nah,
Let us speak. Well, we're
no,
butt after.
I was with some. I just got out of a marriage, right? So I used to be with somebody who would cheat, and of course, my little ass. I'm forgiving, okay, but I'm a little cancer ass. Now I'm single. Fuck that. Oh hey baby, hi, how are you doing? Oh,
You a motherfucking beast.
listen. I'm gonna say what I want to say. It's an unpopular opinion, but it is what it is.
And you know what? And I love you for it. You my friend.
Look at Maria. She's like,
I know. I'm like,
This
I've
is
been doing this
juicy.
wrong, apparently.
No, and see, this is why I like.
Oh,
this
man.
is why I like Loca here, man. Like, this is why I love
respect
Mandela.
it.
I love talking to her, but then she be saying some slick shit on the other end, and then I gotta be like, yo, what the fuck, B? Like, yo, son, like, yo, we was like this, and then you just
wait,
Damn.
chicken and beef. Go back.
that's
Oh,
what I would
You
cover
know,
my
you
face
said,
about.
Yeah.
I love when women think they being strong pussy, taking artistic nude pics. No, baby,
That's
no
a
face, no
fact.
case. You can't put nothing on this.
but you know what?
Wow.
Mandela proves y'all theory right here, man. Like, who said it? Like, when women cheat, they are more calculated. That no
They
face,
are.
no case. That's calculation right there. See, with a man, it's all face, your case. You a fuck. Like, yo, hey,
No,
listen, man.
not necessarily. You don't even have to have just the face showing for a man. If you're my man and I'm like, we've been messing around for, let's say, minimal just a month, all right? I know what every single centimeter of you is looking like. You can't be like, that's not my man, pinky toe in the background. Bitch, I know what he looked like. No, I know what everything about this man looked like. Unfortunately, I have distinct tattoos. So you ain't getting none of that.
But no, you know, I will give women this. When it comes down to knowing their mate, you guys have it from head to toe. You guys pay more attention to men than men will pay more attention to you, unless he has suspicion of you cheating. Then for some reason his detective mode, it'll be late. It'll be there, but it'll be late. Y'all. Yeah, if a nigga washed his ass with a different type of soap, you already know what type of soap he washed his ass with when he came in the door. What kind of shit is that? Like, nah, nigga, what's that? You wash your ass with Dove? No, you use Dr. Scrub. Bitch, how the fuck you know I use? Excuse me, sorry. How you know I use Dove? And yeah, now you caught because you use the Dove with the chick you was cheating on her with. There it is. Now relationship done.
And if you,
My
use
question-
that
you
type of
always
love,
question.
you always come home smelling like the end of the day. Why are you coming home at the end of the day? Yeah, exactly, smelling like Dove or
We do
Right.
it all.
you not gonna sit here and
Massive
say,
Gift.
you not gonna sit here and be like,
Summer's Eve.
Nancy, baby, I use Beauty
Dirty.
Bar just for today, and I know you are a spring type of nigga. No.
I have a question for the ladies. If men were exactly the same way, in the way that Manny described himself towards you, how would you still be attracted to them?
I don't date men, so yeah, that's for
I'm talking to the ladies, so I understand that you like ladies.
Oh my
Let me
god!
know.
It's Steph.
Let me
In
know.
what way?
If, like, for example, she's saying that I know everything about what they do, like the details and stuff like that. Like, I feel that we're opposite for a reason. You know what I mean? If I feel like if men were exactly like that to a certain degree, you might get tired of it. That's my opinion, because I've seen it happen a lot. When men are too much, they're like, "Oh, I got to be here." Like, they're like, "What are you doing? Get off my case."
So I will say, Eric, I think there's a difference between knowing someone and being like on top of someone all the time, right? So like you can know, I would want a man to know me, know my smell, know my actions, know the way I move, because that means you pay attention to me. That means you know me, like you know who I am, what's important to me. Like that's a driver. Like that's a sexy thing when a man knows a woman. But when a man is like all in your business, in like a way where it's controlling, because that's your ego. That's not your love for me. That's your ego trying to control me, trying to know like that you're the only man in my life and like feeling insecure. That's different. That's how I feel about it.
I agree with you in terms that men are very egotistical. We are very egotistical. I have to agree.
No, you know what? No. I'm sorry.
Men can be. From experience, I know that men are very egotistical. I know you can be, and to the degree how is real relationships. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lex. You were saying something.
Benny's comment. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, go
ahead. What do you say?
Listen. Listen.
I don't know. Move on.
Whoa. What did Brooklyn Honcho say?
What's up?
Nigga ain't gonna rhyme no worry about it. Just fit. What? Wow.
Unless it's a fish.
I try to keep the same spot every day money.
Unless it's a fish.
I try to keep the same smell every day money. Let me tell you, and the thing is, women can tell what time you wash your ass during the part of the day, which is fucking crazy. Like, yo, how do because some of y'all be sitting there taking showers, think, oh yeah, she ain't gonna smell nothing or she ain't gonna sense nothing. No, they'll sense it. Like, nigga, how you take a shower at 3 o'clock and you get off at 6 and you got a shower in your workplace? Y'all niggas got showers in your workplace now? Fuck out of here. They know shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, men are sloppy with they cheating shit. You know what I'm saying? But there are exceptions. There are exceptions. What?
I'm just reading the comment.
Oh, Leonard, he says, when a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else, he trade the world for the good thing he's found. She is bad. He can't see if she can do no wrong, and it turns back on his best friend. Yeah. I mean, the words are put together and shit, but yeah.
It can happen. It doesn't always happen.
Yeah. No, but for the most part, it kind of does. Like, yo, it does. Like,
and again, it goes back to how observant are you of that woman? Like, are you paying attention to her little idiosyncrasies or little picadillos, if you will? Like, are you paying attention to those?
Is that an instrument? Picadillo? Isn't that an instrument?
No,
it's an instrument stuff.
It's a piccolo.
Oh, okay.
It's a piccolo. Okay.
Well, no, listen. When it comes to, if a guy's really in love with a woman, and I'm speaking from experience, if a guy's really in love with a woman, and he thinks that woman is her world, nah, he's not gonna pick up on that shit unless he got a gut feeling that she's stepping out. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part, we so la-di-da about the shit. It's like, oh, we found the woman of our dreams. She can do no wrong. You know what I'm saying?
And-
all
and this is-
all the new moves and shit that we learn in bed, she's already doing it to me. How the fuck you think she learned it? By watching Playboy all day? Like did she get Sugar Walls Part 3 and said, "Oh, that's a nice way to suck a dick. Let me do that to my boyfriend." No, she had to learn it eventually.
I mean,
Possibly.
How old
you
is
can't
Sugar
say
Rolls?
that. Hold on, you cannot
Possibly.
say that.
No,
Because
there's
there
really
are
a
things that I learn things by watching, right?
Yeah.
And that's just me personally. If I see something and I'm like, I like how to look, I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Practice makes perfect.
when I
Practice makes perfect.
when I started dating and started, being sexually active like that, they were just things that I wanted to try. Like, I was like, why not? I mean, I learn it, and if I happen to be good at it, then we keep going with it. But
you know
it
what you got. I think you guys watch some TV shows and learn some new bullshit to try to feed me. Cause let me tell you something.
Okay.
Let
And
me
this
tell
can all
you.
exclusively
away
be
from them
found at
Bronx girls, and you will
onlysteph.com.
actually be successful.
Somebody brought a good thing. Emotional cheating. How do you guys feel about it? Do you think it's a real
I
thing?
should charge.
How do you feel about
That's
that?
real. That's real.
Yeah,
Comments?
because emotional cheating can lead to physical cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But-
if you get into the mind, you can get into the body. You know what I'm saying?
And I think, see, it depends on if it's women or men, because emotional cheating for women is a big deal.
I
That
know.
means I have really left this relationship because I'm emotionally attached and connected to someone else. Like that's a big deal for us when we're emotionally connected to someone else. If it's just sex, it's just sex. But if it's emotional,
Marya, and you have to agree with me. Mandela, Marya, Steph, you guys have to agree with me. Once that guy or that woman gets your mind, she got your body. Somewhere down the line, that ass is gonna be them. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this other dude or this
Yeah.
other person. That ass is gonna be theirs. You know what I'm saying? And not to say it like
I
that.
have to address this. I'm sorry, not what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying, but what Chicken Beef just said, women don't do just sex.
That's not true.
No, that's a lie, B. Like
Baby, let me tell
that
you.
is a lie.
That's not.
Yeah, tell him.
I'm gonna sound so crazy. But I will fuck you, and then I will go fuck your best friend tomorrow. I don't care. I am a savage like that, and that's just speaking from me personally. And Steph, no, I'm not lying. I'll do me. I'm gonna do me. Women can do just sex. There's no such thing. Oh, they're so emotional cheaters. Oh, all they want to do is just sex. No, fuck that.
But see, hold on. I have to say
that's the level that you're on, or that's the situation that you want to be involved in. Like, I'm just about the sex. I enjoy it, and that's where we're gonna keep it.
But
hold on.
As long as you communicate that.
Met the right woman.
Because women got needs.
Hold on. But you can agree to this. If you met a guy or a woman that got to that ass, I'm talking about best sex you ever had for that moment. You're not gonna you gonna tell me you ain't gonna fall in love with that dude somewhere down the line if he really knocked your damn socks off,
or vice versa.
No, fuck vice versa. I'm asking y'all.
No, because that can happen too.
I'm asking y'all.
Now, sex ain't enough for us though. Like, so we can just do sex, but sex isn't enough. Like, sex isn't just gonna keep. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna speak for me. I would say sex is not enough. I gotta have an emotional connection for me to really fall for you. But like, I could just have sex with you, and I'm okay with that.
Right.
Okay.
No, there's no cap because I've done it.
What happened to Mandy?
Oh, you got kicked out.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, you kicked her out.
You kicked her out.
No, try to kick her out. No, try to kick her out.
Right?
Come on, no, you wildin'.
I was giving Nos a chance to respond. Does anybody else want to forfeit their spot while we let Nos respond? Or
you could take me out.
I was gonna say,
that's fine.
You can take me.
Oh, my fault. All right.
blaming me for getting people kicked out. Kind of shit. I didn't hear that shit. Huh? I heard
I'm like,
Hey,
damn.
Notes is in the building. What's going on, Notes?
Good, what's good? How you guys doing?
Chilling, baby. How you?
Chilling, man. Chilling, my dog. But yeah,
where's Anubis?
Come here, up.
We gotta do that Anubis check. Yep. Okay.
Proof of life. Okay. He's okay.
No scars. No black eyes. We good. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Off. Jesus Christ. Off.
See, look, you pushing him. You gotta stop pushing him.
Something happened.
Okay. Man. Okay. This is my take on it. Like I said it before. You know, men. You know, we have done women so wrong back in the past. You know, roles is reversed, and the women out here fucking savages. You can even see like little TikTok reels or the Instagram reels. They do be interviewing women, and the shit they be saying. I'm so happy, man. That I have somebody. Because if I didn't, man, I would be on average level, bro. I don't got time for it, bro. I don't. I've been there. I've done that. And the one thing you don't play with is somebody's heart, and that's on both sides.
Exactly.
What
I agree.
Mandy, what you said, you were saying like I'll fuck him and the best friend. Like, damn, that's some cold shit. But you're right, that's you. But man, no, man, that shit's fucked up. But hey, so that's my take on it. It's the roles is reversed, man. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. Justine said. Sorry about that, Notes. Justine said, "Don't believe that we're not watching." What does that mean? I don't. Okay.
We're not watching the moves that you're making.
You know, like a lot of good. But I can say this well too. Like, I mean, there are sweet women out here, and there's good men, but they run into the wrong people and they get fucked over. Like they turn into savages, and the next person has to pay for it.
That's a fact.
That's why I always say, you know, if you're gonna get with somebody, you know, first heal yourself, because you don't want your hurt bleeding all over the next relationship, and that person to do a damn thing to you. And now his heart or her heart is broken for what the next person did to you, and it's fucked up. And it's like it's a revolving door. It's like everybody's hurting everybody. Like, you know, and it's love is not what it is. And when you do find that good one, man, just if you want to be with her or him or whatever, be honest. If not, keep it pushing, because you don't want to scar that person for the next person. And now they got trauma and shit they have to deal with whatever the fuck you put them through, whether it be mental abuse, physical abuse, or both. You know, right now my mom's going through the same thing. Her husband right now dogging her out, and I'm just like, damn, dude, like you're my mom, and like you're not acting like the mom that I used to. You're like, this nigga really run over you, and I feel sorry for the next person she gets with, because it's sad, man. It really is. I don't know where the fuck love is that anymore, man. It's not. My dog is crazy.
Yo, Chicken and Beef said no one addressed the elephant in the room. Ain't no pussy like new pussy, motherfucker, boy. Like, yo, listen.
You are bringing up what's his name? Patrice O'Neal. You are rising that dude from the dead. He's like 19 is 19.
Listen, guys. I
it doesn't age like wine. It ages like bread.
No, I agree with you. It's about healing, though, for sure. Right? It's so much of it is about self-healing, and people who are doing, like, I think there's a difference between you could have casual sex just for casual sex. Like, that is not there, and there should be no parameters under whether you're a woman or a man. If you just want to have sex, then you should just be able to have fucking sex, because it's like a biological need, right? But there's a difference between like an investment in someone and a relationship, and that requires healing.
Nah, I feel like I've done that on both. Like casuals, you can't have casual sex because somebody's going to fall in love with the other person.
I just said that shit too.
After that, they're going to get misled. So you can act all tough. You all
Thank you.
love.
But I hate that y'all men are just always like, oh, it's the woman that's
women are like that.
No, hear me. Here was South though. Here was South though. Like
women are like that as well too. It's not just men. Women are like that as well too.
Yeah, because if you put that good on a dude, that Gog 3000 with the 2-hand twist was feeling good that one moment. You know what I'm saying? And then you did that, and then thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I fell in love with you. That shit happens like that off some good head.
But also as well too, I've seen on both sides where men and women have used sex just for gain, just to get something from that person. You know, have them
that too.
And next thing you know, it's like fuck. So it goes on both sides. Like men and women right now, it's fucked up. That's why half women, half the dudes are fucking and like, you know, they just don't want to deal with it.
Yo, Leonard is a fucking
I agree.
Yo, Leonard said, LOL, they are right. LOL, relationships with no responsibility are amazing.
I agree.
No,
and
I disagree.
You need that. Sometimes you need
but
that no responsibility.
I'm gonna say this though.
No, but see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. With no responsibility comes, and I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but this is the truth. I've seen the results. No responsibility leads to STIs, unwanted pregnancies.
Okay.
In some of the most cases.
Let me.
If y'all want to deal with that, go ahead.
I mean, there's some responsibility in that decision, just not like the responsibility of relationship responsibility.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, my fault. I was in some other shit. Yeah.
Like, you could be responsible with covering it up and wearing a condom, but like, you ain't had to be responsible for the relationship.
No,
situation.
but let's be realistic. Exactly. Most people don't. Let me tell you something. I haven't seen condom sales go up. And everybody fucking like jackrabbits. No, they want to feel it. You know what I'm saying? They want to feel it coming. Let's just be realistic.
Wait, because there are other options now. That's why condom sales is not going. Well, they've gone up.
What other option? Yeah, no condom. That's the other option right there.
People using them for gloves.
There are female contraceptions as well.
And ain't not a motherfucking soul thing about no female contraception with his dick is hard.
That is untrue.
Wait. Can we put Abba's comment back up where he said the soul ties are a real thing. You connect with too many people casually. You create too many ties that create baggage, stress, and more difficult time to connect with the next person. Absolutely. And me being a very spiritual person, absolutely. That's why I'm not gonna go fuck Tom, Dick, and Harry, and then they brothers, right? Like, I have the ability to do so, right? But it does not mean, that is real, for real. People don't understand soul ties.
I agree.
They're real.
So. And see, the thing is with the soul ties, that's what I mean by falling in love after you have that one good, that one good hit. All of a sudden, the baby and the bulls and the bays slip out, and
that
then it's
you.
Like,
that no, that you.
No, but there are people in the. Hold on, there are people in the world.
Like we said before, women need more
excuse me, Miss Mammal Lover over here, Miss 97%.
Yes, humans. Those are the mammals that
animals
I like humans.
Are fucking
humans, okay?
To you, humans are animals. Yeah, I know, but you talking this like 97% of mammals, which is humans, are fucking. Like
that is a fact. That is
they are fucking.
Fact.
Except for pandas.
97%.
But look. So I agree with Agnes, and I agree with
you see this? I'm done.
So look, but the soul ties, the thing with the soul ties is you're connected to people, but you're not necessarily like emotionally connected to them. You're connected to them sexually, which is still not like it like it clouds everything, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're emotionally connected to them. It's just you're connected to their energy. That's different.
Yeah,
that's very different. And I would totally agree. So to me, I'm like, yes, I want my satisfaction, but I have a specific place. I'm not like going to just anybody to get it, right? Like there's a difference. For women, we're strategic. That's what I said at the very beginning, right? We're strategic. we know those people. Like, I got my phone. I know who I can call. That is my go-to. And I know my energy is not being like messed up through that experience. But I'm getting what I need. There's a difference.
But that kind of goes back to the opportunity. Women just have more opportunities. Dudes are going after the ones who primarily chase women. It's less opportunity from a woman chasing a man. So you're going to have more opportunities. So regardless, you have more opportunities.
So wait, can we address what Chicken and Beef said about the monogamy?
What he said.
What did he write? I don't know if y'all can put the comment back up. Something about only 17% is monogamous or some shit like that.
Oh, 7.
Oh, he keep putting that up again. Oh, yeah. 17%.
Has anybody here in this panel ever been in a polygamy relationship?
I was in an open relationship once by accident.
I have been in. I won't say it was a polygamous.
No, I'm dead serious.
I've been in open relationships before.
So I was in a polygamy relationship.
Hmm.
Last year in the summer, I was in a polygamy relationship. It just ended, I would say, probably right before the winter. That's a whole different type of connection. So, yeah, unless you experience it, that is a different type of connection.
Well, wait, is it like, all right? So I have a question. Since you experienced a polygamous relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm being real here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that since we talked about soul ties and stuff, so not to get all in your business, but the person what? Well, I forgot. Yeah, that's why I fucks with you. My fault. So let me stop being formal then. Did you, when you were in this polygamous relationships, was there any type of like time schedules where you had to have sex, or it was like, fuck it, we all just gonna jump into bed and do something?
No, so that's the misconception of polygamy, is that everybody has to be fucking each other. That's not necessarily true, because he didn't call us girlfriends. He called us like wives, right? So we did the whole like, you're my sister wife thing and everything. I only connected with one of my sister wives. There in total was 5 of us, right? And I really don't know why, because he didn't have the equipment for it. But another hair.
My question: were they married like by law, or they was all sister wives in terms of like?
Wife, yes, he's married by law, and then the rest of us, he goes by courting and being introduced and everything. I actually got in it by mistake because I was just.
What, you were just bored or some shit? You just wanted something to do, so said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be in a polygamous relationship." Hold on.
She was like, "I'm not." No, I wasn't ready for what I was getting.
No, she slipped on a banana peel and said, "Hey, fuck it, I'm in a polygamous relationship." Whoop up, I'm in this bitch. Like, hey, I'm the 5th wife.
No,
you know what I'm saying? My fault. Like, hey, husband and 4 wives, I'm here. This banana peel brought me to y'all asses. Like, fuck out of here, man.
So when I was in training for my job, right? You know what I do. So when I was in training for my job, me and a dude end up hooking up, right? We met online and we hooked up, whatever. And then when let me first say this, we just exchanged, got to know each other, their phone numbers, everything. We talk each other. Then when we finally met up in person, like a month later, and like we did us, he was like, "You're." I love lyrics. He was like, "I'm so excited for the other wives to meet you," and I was like, "What? Why? What do you mean?" He was like, "I told you that I'm into polygamy, right?" And I was like, you didn't cross that on your list, but
well, he crossing that bitch on the list right now.
Okay. He was like, "So now that we had sex, I just want to let you know that you're considered a wife, and he was like, you're gonna reap all the benefits that what the rest of my wives do." And I was like, "Well, what are these benefits?" he was like, "Did you ever research me?" And I'm like, "Shit, did I get a Jeffrey Dahmer or something? Like, what the fuck is happening?" Like, I was scared when he asked me. So he said, no, don't be scared. Because I was backing off the bed already. Like, what do you mean? And then he pulled out his phone and then he Googled himself and showed me who he was, how much his net worth is, and everything. So he's a millionaire. He's an activist out there and everything.
Interesting.
And
who doesn't have the proper equipment?
Who doesn't have the proper equipment? Mind you, that for those who don't understand proper equipment, he had a pea shooter.
I don't think he wants that to come up in his Google search. We're not gonna name names.
Question: was it a chode or was it a micro?
Oh shit!
Just curious. We can talk later. We'll talk off the camera.
I cannot with you. It was peaceful. What happened?
I just had to say I couldn't hold it in. I had to ask. You don't have to answer. I'm just fucking around.
No. Do not say sorry. She knows that this is fuckery energy. This is the fuckery. But in other words, how little was his dick? Was it like micro? Was it like clit size? Like I'm saying it.
It was like I couldn't do Gawk 3000 with. I had to go. I had to be like.
So you needed. So in other words, you gave. Hold on, you gave him the tweezer special. The tweezer special. All right, cool. We understand.
That explains it. That explains it now. It's micro. It's micro.
She's saying this is why people cheat. This is why he has a polygamy.
Listen, guys, that's how I ended up
ending by accident. So then he showed me what he was worth and that he's actually a millionaire and shows me everything. And I was like, okay, well, these benefits might not be too bad. So like, I don't know if you remember there was a movie called Baby Daddies, and it was like, oh God, who was in it? I can't remember the actor's name. And then there was like, one of the girls goes, "Go, daddy, go." So
hey,
listen, guys.
Guys. Wait. I gotta say this. If something's got to be long, I guess it has to be the money, doesn't it? I'm just.
What you said? Something's got to be
both. I suppose.
I was like, listen, listen, you to all the ladies that slipped on a banana pill to end up in these relationships, this is what the fuck you get. You get tweezer dick, okay? Listen, the proof.
But the money was worth it.
Was he sensual at least? Was he at least sensual? Was he like doing it with his hands? Did he do good stuff with that? Or
he give good massages?
Okay, that's good. That's nice. I mean, he's a millionaire. He had good massages.
I'm done. Like good massage.
That's as good as his hands got, Mandy.
His hands got the work. That's it. His hands got the work.
Jesus.
I'm a millionaire masseuse.
Right.
Wait, can
I would never say his name because I would never do that to him.
No, we don't.
Yeah, don't do that.
The reason why we don't want you to do that because every fucking episode after this, we will make fun of him. Like that's just what it is. We will make. I don't give a fuck if you was a millionaire or not. Like we gonna have jokes on you. But we gonna have jokes on you season 4, 5, 6, all that stuff. We gonna be like Tweezer Dick Charlie. Yeah. Shout out to Tweezer Dick Charlie. He in the building. Fuck out of here. So like the Tweezer Dick millionaire.
I cannot.
Oh my God. Wait. But Mario was going to say something. What were you going to say?
And
Mario?
Then to make it worse, he does like Facebook Lives and everything.
It's more.
Had the nerve to be like, I want to introduce you to the world as my wife. Why would you want to do that to me? Like,
oh Lord.
Ego?
I was like, my job is
ego, right?
You're
Thank
putting
you,
me in
Eric.
danger. Please do not do that to me. No.
But now, Mandy, in that all ego, like that's just him needing to feel like he's bigger than what he is, literally.
Oh, by the way,
his window, much like his dick, was short, so he had to,
hashtag trees a dick joke.
Lock it down.
I'm just saying, we got a lot of them.
Tiffany,
Like,
no, okay.
He had money.
Tiffany question.
He had, like I said, he had money. That's it.
I don't got money. You got money?
Steph could tell me. Steph be like,
He's a political activist. Steph, political activist, okay? Political activist.
No, but wait, hold on.
No,
She said,
Steph
"Did he have a
researched
mouthpiece?"
because she was like, let me see how this guy really is. And then she researched him, and then she was like, oh, he's like legit. And I'm like, yeah, he's out there, and he's a psychologist.
But he got a legit tweezer dick too. So I mean, he got this.
I won't say a word. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tweezer dick. That's it. Like that thing got it.
Question. There's a question in the chat.
Oh,
what's the question?
Okay, Leonard has a question. Panel question: a dude who lives with mama and got the perfect sex, or a dude with six figures and regular sex? That's to the women, to the two women here. So
the woman who like men stuff.
The two that like men. Yeah.
No, I'm saying the two like men.
Regular
Like I said to the
sex
two women.
meaning tweezer dick sex, or is it like regular sex, like regular? Like, what does that mean?
First of all, I mean, if I did date men,
What if he's good with his tongue? Really good.
I will answer. If I did date men, neither of them would
That's
be.
the problem,
I would not
he
be in
wasn't
committed
choking.
relationships with either of them. Period.
And there's a difference between, are you taking care of your mama, or is your mama taking care of you? Because
Right.
that's different too.
Exactly.
There are men who live with their mama because they're taking care of their mama.
Exactly.
Like, we in that place. Like, I mean, I'm in my 40s. I don't know about y'all, but I'm in my 40s. So there are men who
I'm
take
in my
care of their
40s too.
moms, right?
Right. Exactly.
Wait, how old
But is your mama taking care of you? Because now that's a whole nother situation.
I don't think Avis, you're
yeah,
not even 30 yet, are you?
This year I will.
Yeah, he's not even 30.
Yeah, Avis is 29.
Not even 30?
Okay,
No, not
right
until
here.
this year.
30,
This
so-
year,
Was it
like
April?
towards the
April?
middle of
Old
this
as
year.
shit now.
Oh shit! Wait, what'd you say about Avis?
No, I said that we're close in age. I'm right there. I'm 30, so I'm still.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what a baby? No, you ain't no baby. You 30. Stop that bullshit.
Listen.
Fuck out of here. I'm not trying to hear that stupid shit. Like no, like you
I'ma
you
say it
30.
just
You
because Steph
30.
wants me to say it. I'm innocent. Okay.
No, you guilty and a motherfucker. You sitting
I
there
don't-
slipping on banana
I don't know
pills,
why you
being in
say
a
I
polygamous
wouldn't-
relationship with. Hold
Just
on.
lie.
Being in a
Go ahead and lie to
relationship,
these people. Just go ahead and lie.
being
keep
in
lying to these
polygamous, and you being
So
in
they can be
Say
fucking.
Palaga?
Yeah, I did. I said polyamorous relationship with tweezer dick motherfuckers. Yeah, trust me, your ass ain't no baby. Fuck is you talking about?
It was
You's a
funny.
grown.
Hey, no, yeah,
Listen.
she's not a baby. That dick is though. Yeah,
That
so,
dick is baby and a motherfucker. That's
Thanks,
it.
Tiffany.
I told you we was gonna have jokes, guys. I think it's time for final thoughts, though. It really is time for final thoughts. So, Marya, we gonna start off with you. What's your final thoughts about this whole situation? What you have? What do I do?
I mean, there's
What
so
do final
much.
thoughts?
There's so much. Like, I don't want a tweezer dick. Like, soul ties are emotional. I still think men cheat more than women. Y'all are funny as hell. I really enjoyed this, so thank you.
I love Mandela. Mandela. Fucking Mandela, boy. Like I tell you. No, a Mandela Loca. Final thoughts.
Okay, final thoughts. Yeah, spiritual connections are real. Please be responsible when it comes to that shit. That's so serious. You could tolerate tweezer dick if the dude got money, and I'm talking about real money.
Oh
Not the
fuck.
thing between my checking and my savings. No, real money.
Oh Lord.
use these
Oh,
dudes.
man.
Get that bread.
Yeah, that's it right now. Oh, and yes, and women, we're dogs. We the niggas now. Sorry, I'm gonna still say it.
Well, I agree with you about that. So thank you very much for being honest and straightforward about that. Stephanie, final thoughts?
Oh, thank you, Mandy, for showing up. She just left. Damn, John. Okay. That's-
Yeah, final thoughts, Steph. Come on, man. You wildin', me.
wow. For me, I think, man. I mean, me personally, I I'm not in a relationship right now. However, dealing with certain folks and dating, being in the dating scene and all that, we need to do it. Okay, for one, we need to do an episode on attachments. I'm still adamant about that. We need to do attachment types. We need to talk about it because in the dating pool, most folks, just do the research on it. Most folks that are in the dating pool are avoidant attachments, and we can get into that once we do an episode on that. But anyway, you're gonna find, and a lot of I'm gonna say this about avoidant attachments too. They tend to cheat regularly or sleep with other people regularly. So I kind of, it's par it's what do you call it? It's par for the course. When it comes to dating these days, I just think we should have good communication. Just communicate with your partners, whoever you're dealing with. Let them know, like, hey, this is the type of energy I'm on. I'm a person that sleeps with multiple partners. Like, I need that kind of gratification in my life. Just let the person know that's the mode that you're on. If you're someone who is monogamous, say I'm looking for someone who is equally monogamous. Like, that's the type of vibe that I'm on, and I want to have a partner that's just like that. I think communication overall just needs to be better. We need to stop being afraid of letting people know what we really want out of situations, and just be honest. And if that person doesn't vibe with the frequency you're on, there are other fish in the sea. That's all I'm saying. And we just need to be more mature about that type of dialogue. So for me, again, I mean, I still think men are ahead in the race as far as cheating goes. I think women are catching up though, in regards to that. But that's my final thought. We need to communicate, better communication. All right.
Okay, like that I can actually, like, I agree with that. Like, I have to, and I just before we get to any more final thoughts, real quick, I want to say that the Bengals are beating the Bills 17-7 right now in the third quarter. The Bengals are bums. Get the fuck off. Get off our dicks. We need to win this. And yo, notes, final thought, man. Final thoughts. What's going on?
I agree with Steph, but I still do believe women have passed men for cheating, hands the fuck down. That's pretty much it, man. She pretty much said everything that I was gonna say, but besides that part, no. Women have surpassed y'all dogs out here, man. It's crazy. I be seeing my homeboys get heartbroken. I'm just like, damn, good. Simple as that. That's all you can say. Keep pushing.
Nah, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact, man. Yo,
I've been there. You know, I've shedded the tears and shit. Now I'm just all like, fuck it. But yeah, you just gotta, all you can say is good game, checkmate. That's pretty much it.
Damn. Well, you know what? Notes, man, Mandila Loca, Marya, Brown Girl Interrupting. Like, yo, thank y'all very much for coming on the show. Y'all can check out Brown Girl Interrupting, you know what I'm saying, here on the iRant Network on the Renters Union. What time does it come? I'm sorry, what day and time does it come on now?
Sunday at 9 p.m. Sorry.
Sundays at 9 p.m. I got no show tonight, but I'll be back again next Sunday at 9 p.m.
All right,
on
cool.
Brown Girl Interrupting and on the iRant Network. Yeah.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? Thank you very much. That's our like sister show or whatever, like the show that's on the same network. You know, like, yo, go support. Like, she's a dope person. Like, thank you very much for coming on and enjoying that fuckery energy, you know, with us. You know what I mean? I hope we made your day. And yeah, let's get back into it, man. Famous Ramos. Oh shit. Okay, well, okay, yeah, Famous Ramos. Final
Don't put me
thoughts.
in there.
I thought I was in Cali for a second.
Bring a
Final
coat.
thoughts, man.
Bring a coat.
I was gonna say, I agree with Steph for the majority of the stuff she said, except for that last piece. I just feel we don't know, right? The fact, because the thing is, like I kind of was saying, women have always been more smarter, or for lack of a better word, or calculative of the way to do things. So for the whole time, women could have been ones in higher numbers. We don't know. I mean, because men is dumb in terms of that shit. Like we don't even change our underwear sometimes, dude. Like day to day. I mean, so that's it. I'm done with my final thoughts.
Hilarious.
That's admin now.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I think so, right?
Abbas,
I think
final
I'm here.
thoughts.
All right.
Yo, Abbas, you here, man? Final thoughts.
Of course. All right. No, I'm gonna milk the time like you usually do. So I'll go ahead and I'll just milk the time. Do this and everything.
Young Ad in the building. Let's get it. Final thought.
All right. From all of this being said, I definitely agree with each person's points. I'm gonna still go back to my other statement earlier about how literally men and women have, of course, different ideas of what each person is giving to each other. In this particular day and age now, there is definitely more men that have, of course, less opportunity. Women have more opportunity to do so, and just biologically, our makeups are different. So I say for sure women have more opportunity. Men are not smart about it, but those numbers have been changing and will continue to change. So that's it.
Okay. That's definitely what's up, man. That's definitely what's up. Leonard said, "Why don't we pay attention?" Agreed. Oh, sorry, we don't pay attention. Agreed. Okay.
ADD.
Well, no, he's right about that. Like I think I said that earlier, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we really, we don't pay attention until it's like the last moment. You know what I'm saying? So I Rant Network, youtube.com/@BrownGirlInterrupting. Every Sunday, 9 p.m., y'all. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Yo, I gotta check that shit out too, man. Like, yo, hopefully you get me on as a guest. I'll bring some of that fuckery energy over to Brown Girl Interrupting. Why not?
Come on over, man. Definitely, right? Like it's pain to power. Whatever you got your story, I'm looking for stories for sure.
They know I got stories out the ass.
No, I know you got stories. I've listened.
Who, me?
Yeah, I might need a lot of Jaws warnings, but you got stories. I know.
No, I got some motherfucking stories for that ass, boy. You hear me? For all y'all. What? Shit. Like, no. Yo, let me get to my final thought real quick, man. Everybody has some very interesting points here. You know, I actually thank you because it makes me learn more about this. But like I said, the reason why I do this is because I watch content like True Story. Shout out to True Story. Shout out to Tony's Cheating Stories. The people that are on Reddit. And there are a lot of stories of infidelity when it comes to women cheating on men, especially during like marriages. And you have to take it into account that you know, like I said, the two things that I pay attention to when it comes to cheating are, and I'm being dead serious about this, are STIs and pregnancies. You know what I'm saying, leading to DNA and all that other stuff. You know, you have to take into accountability that AIDS ain't nothing to play with. Even though we dealing with COVID, AIDS can still take you out. Yeah, they have better medication if you have HIV that help you live longer. But who wants to go through all that? Seriously. You know, if you are sexually active, please make sure to protect yourself. Please wear a condom, get a dental dam, whatever. You know, if you're gonna sit there and yes, pregnancy, all that. Like, try your best to protect yourselves because you don't want to bring a child into the world that you feel that nobody's gonna care about, y'all not gonna care about it. It's just a child that was was made due to immature sexual practices, and like I said, Tia was this no condom game. This guy, man. Um, chicken and beef, shout out to chicken and beef, man. He's been a real big part of the show today, man. Like, shout out to chicken and beef, man. No,
he didn't play my Cardi B clip. I'm hurt. It was right there for you.
Can you play it at the end? Because she wants that hashtag
so
sushi.
short.
We forgot about Keith Murray.
And no Keith Murray energy. Exactly.
Oh boy.
No Keith Murray energy.
He said hashtag sushi boys. Nah, but seriously, I always look at it from that perspective. It's like, everybody, we live in a generation where literally everybody's fucking everybody. It's like sex is not, it was a point where it was kind of sacred. You couldn't wait to do it. Now it's like, it's an everyday part of life where it's like, fucking is like breathing air. True facts, exactly. We need to put family first. No more accident babies. No, I'm dead serious about that. Like, no more accidental pregnancies or anything else like that, because you got to remember, the child suffers when he grows up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of irresponsibility. You know what I'm saying? And you got people here not taking accountability for the dumb shit they did. Like I said, when you're in a marriage is different than any type of regular relationship, because you made an oath under man, woman, and God, or however your marriage is, whether it's straight or, LGBTQ, you made an agreement, you know what I'm saying? Like, under whatever sacrament that is, to be loyal and faithful to that one person, for richer, for poor, through sickness and health, to death do us part. I don't take none of that shit, none of that as a joke. That is very serious. You guys, whoever's married, get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Dick hopping is no longer for you. Coochie hopping is no longer for you. All that shit should have been out your system or whatever. At the end of the day, we're going to do whatever we want to do, because that's life. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to cheating, though, the who cheats more, like who cheats more, me personally, I think it's women. Like, women got it. I mean, in this generation now, women got it. Back then it was men. Now it's women got it. Taisha said, my final thoughts: communicate with the person, and what was it? Communicate with the person I are with, and try to learn each person. Keep your private parts in your pants. If I have to cheat, walk away before I take your woodpecker or peach out. Wow.
I think that was people you are. I think she meant to say you are instead of I are.
No, I know. I would just read. I would just read it though.
Yeah, you and I are right next to each other as the slip of the keyboard.
No, but we're all intelligent here. We get it.
I want stats as far as the women that you think women cheat more, because I have stats, sir.
Who's admitting to that?
You should have read them.
Who's admitting to it?
Read them.
We didn't get to the stats.
I read the stats, and I still don't believe that. Like, they're so skewed. Like, who's gonna tell that they cheated? Most people won't even admit to it.
Well, listen, the wrap this up, just to wrap this up, man. We all need to just be careful. Like, for those who are being sexually active, please be careful. Please be mindful that STIs ain't going nowhere. Unwanted pregnancies ain't going nowhere. Let's stop creating babies that you guys are not ready to take care of, that you guys are not ready to be responsible for. Point blank fucking period. And I'm saying it straight like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be all analytical with it. I'm going to be straight up. You know what I'm saying? If you got to keep your dick in your pants, keep that bitch in your pants. You know what I'm saying?
It gets sweaty sometimes.
I
opened myself up to that. All right. Justine said my final thought.
There's nothing wrong with accidental babies. I'm an accidental baby.
I think we all are accidental babies. But anyway, whatever. Okay. My final thought in two parts. Again, I agree with Mandy. Women are undisputably the new niggas. For me, at the end of the day, there's no sex with someone if there's no emotional connection. I totally agree with that 100%. No sex unless there's an emotional connection. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, sometimes like guys aren't built like that, and there are women that are not built like that. They just when they get horny, they got to jump on the dick or jump in the coochie. You know what I'm saying? And then that's just how it is. You know. But guys, just be mindful of that. But anyway, this wraps up another edition of Random Thoughts. Tune in next week for episode 4-4. I know you guys are gonna love this one right here, man. It's what is it? Managing men's mental health.
Yes, a man's journey of managing men's mental health. There you go.
A man's journey
of
into managing mental health. Yes.
Mental and emotional health it should be.
Well, let's just pay attention on mental. Like let's oh shit. Use a vibrator if you are horny.
That is not enough. That is not enough.
That don't always cut it.
Yeah, nah.
Well, you know what? Honestly,
that's the reason why women cheat more. Because that shit right there is not enough. That's that bullshit.
First of all,
no, but
I'm not even gonna say it.
Wait, Jesse said if it doesn't go anywhere good and it messes with your psyche and emotional and spiritual connection is the healthiest connection. I need something meaningful. Also, honesty is the best policy. Yes, it is. Yes, I hope we got through some people here today with this episode and taught some lessons, man. They need real blood in the meat. Okay.
What?
Well,
first of all, I don't need blood in the
oh.
meat. I don't need blood in the meat. I don't.
Really, you do need blood in the meat, but there are. Hold on, Steph. There are exceptions to the rule. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you need blood in the meat. I'm just saying. But Mr. Jones 169. But what if? What about if you are drunk or high through that emotion? Sex still account? Okay. Well, I don't know.
I that does it for another. And high clouds the judgment of your emotions. That's what that is, right? Like,
honesty is the best policy. If you don't want someone, don't waste their time. That's the last comment because we got to get out of here, man. So listen, for Brown Girl interrupting, you know what I'm saying? Marya, it was great to have you on the show. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Come back anytime you want, man. We got more fuckery to talk about. You already know, man. We getting it popping. Notes, you already know what it is. Keep Anubis alive. That's it, man. Keep Anubis alive.
He's always alive. Hashtag. How about? Hi, buddy.
Yay, Anubis. All right, yo. So for Abyss, Famous Ramos the Vampire, Stephanie Gale, this is your boy, the LYR to the ICS lyrics signing off. Peace. See you next week.
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you.
What was the reason?
Oh man, what are we playing now?
Hey yo, I met her on a cloudy day. Hit her with the howdy, hey, my name is Bootcap. Where in the world just smile today? She said, why in the world I got to smile for you? Men are always trying to tell a woman when and where and how to do. But then she smiled and said, okay, well, how are you? She had about an hour left at work that she's still trying to power through. Her baby father was the cause for all the pain she harbored. Said her name was Barbara. She did hair and barbered. I said, you know what, let's connect on Instagram. She said, I know you really want my number, nigga, so just get it, damn. Niggas always be afraid to ask for digits. Nowadays, it's like niggas in chains ain't ways and now they bitches. She was the baddest, her demeanor was the meanest, but her and I could not deny the energy between us. She was the most amazing in many ways. Caught her blazing in the park, but I don't smoke, but that's cool anyways. I purposely ain't text her back in many days. Studied the book of Futuronomy to calculate my future plays. Really, I'm just trying to get laid, then move to another beach so I can catch some new waves. You see, really for the man, it's all about the hunt. We only want what we have when we we don't have what we want. And that's the games we play. OGs did it the same way, and now we do it the same today. I finally texted like, yo, I've been busy, really, but haven't stopped thinking about you, Barbara. What's the dilly? She took a couple days to hit me back like, hey, sorry, I've been busy too, and now we going tit for tat. I got to switch into a different hat. If I'm gonna be hitting that, I'm digging that. Plus her ass and tits is fat. Wait, it don't make sense that her tits is fat. It made sense within my mind, but now it doesn't when I spit it back. It's okay, it don't matter, you understand. I'm just a fuck boy looking for fuck toys and high demand. Since I believe that I'm the man, I womanize the one man. There's many women to one man, so I get it in whenever I can. But the problem is what Barbara is, really she's needing me, exceedingly needing me at the height that the needy be. I could easily be the guy that she's needing me to be, but I also be needing me, and I be needing me to be free from any commitments, relationship jail sentence. I am the reason why shorties wear head wraps and burn incense and try to find themselves in zodiac charts with broken heart chakras and go to sacred women retreats and visit yoni doctors. I'm the reason they need healing, and I too need healing. I tried not to catch feelings and energies that we dealin'. We get entangled when we tangle, and you know me, I've been rude. You gotta tune in next time, the story's to be continued. Keep on texting and I could tell that she's vexed, and I ain't hit her back since I hit it from the back. Even though I could fulfill everything that she lacked, I chose not to keep it real. Real players know how to act. Fuck boy on the attack. Break a bitch back just to never hit her back. Keep her on a rope and then I never give her slack. Telling her I love her as I'm humping her above her. Nigga, I'm a Mac. I'm the apple in her eye. Bitch, I'm dapper and I'm fly. Flick you in the jiffy and I'll never tell you why. Never had a problem getting women, but the problem is I've always been a problem to the women that I'm swimming in. Really, I should be praising the feminine, but I'm a toxic masculine, frontin' as a gentleman, just to keep it kosher. Learned it from the culture, pussy vulture, just to get in closer, telling her lies as I stroke her. Me and Barbara were destined to take it farther, but I ain't wanna be bothered, so I made her life harder. I played the game the way I'm supposed to play the game. I'm harder. If Barbara would've been smarter, she'd have got it from her father. Yeah, I laid the thing down, laid my game down. We went from calling each other first names to nicknames now. Then I slid up in it raw, and now the shit changed now. She thinks this dick belonged to her, and Barbara insane now. So I had to duck her, wouldn't call her, refused to fuck her. Had a lot in common. Resurrection, I used to love her, but I couldn't let it happen. Homie, I'm forever macking. Shorty caught up in her feelings while I'm chilling and relaxing. Diary of a fuck boy. Yeah. Diary of a fuck boy. Yeah. You see, the thing is with niggas at the end of the day, niggas just want a bad bitch. You know what I mean? Every chick in between is just practice. It is what it is. For part 3, to be continued.
fucking ass be talking all this shit, and I just be like, what the fuck, bitch? Cause your ass be out here doing whatever, and I just be like, I be sitting in the house with the kids and shit, and your ass be motherfucking talking about, oh, I got work. Nigga, fuck your work. You feel me? Like, yo.
Yeah, I understand how you feel, but feelings are trivial when it comes to what's really real. You see, the thing is, a human being is revealed to the energies of the universe, and it hurts when we feel like somebody's attacking us, and we try to protect the ego and we go backwards. But we supposed to be moving forward, and something is there telling us this, but we just ignore it. Yeah, I understand you ain't feeling me, shit, and understand I ain't feeling you. And everything that you see in me that you don't like, just understand that it's still in you. And while the revenue of your negativity is killing you, I've been losing myself, trying to find a better you. We expect from others what we barely do. The world is big, shit, we barely know what we barely knew. Yeah, I understand you don't understand, cause understanding can only come from what's understood. And underneath it is our perception of bad and good, and that perception is our direction to where we stand. And where we stand is a projection of where we stood, and where we stood is a reflection of who we were. And who we were is an expression of our limited understanding at that time that connects us back to the human birth. Do you know your worth? And I don't say that so that we can overvalue ourselves, thinking we're more than what we are, when what we need is honest humility. You feeling me? From beyond the infinity, infinitely, I'm phenomenal me. And it's not an anomaly that we never saw what we never see. The truth is, we'll never be what we'll never be. Free, black dolphin, black dolphin. Free, black dolphin. Black dolphin, free, black dolphin, black dolphin, free, black dolphin, black dolphin. Would you believe if I told you that what we need is the closure of the preceding corrosion? Because the seated and frozen is the position we find ourselves in, condition of holding on to the shit that defines ourselves in ridiculous motions of our indicative differences and the different emotions. And we just stick with the sickness and become sick with the notions of all the shit that we've been through, cause bad decisions were chosen. And in the rise of the consciousness, intuition is golden. Intuition is golden. Intuition is golden. When you walk on the path that the destiny's holding, and the rest of me making sure that the best to be showing, and the best to be showing, cause our best to be growing, and it's best to be moving in such a way that the way that we moving is moving away from the way we was moving. And it's best to be living out every day in a way that we can be proud of our life on the day that we lose it. I see it all. We constantly facing the face of the mirror, the catch of the matrix, and back to the basics and fundamentals of living amazing and dying amazing. The eye be blazing and causing us to see it all. From beyond the infinity, infinitely, I'm phenomenal me. And it's not an anomaly that we never saw what we never see. The truth is, we'll never be what we'll never be. Free, black dolphin, black dolphin. Free, black dolphin, black dolphin. Free, black dolphin, black dolphin. Free, black dolphin. Black dolphin, free, black dolphin, 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 black dolphin.
It's a lot of out there talking about alpha males and talking about women and women and women. Let me tell you why all that's bullshit. Why would a man need to understand women? He don't. Let me tell you why a nigga don't need to understand women. Unless he on a conquest, he don't need to understand women. You know he needs to understand? Woman. He needs to understand one motherfucking woman. That woman is his mama. Because if you don't understand the psychological limitation, the emotional limitation of the woman that raised you, if you don't understand those, there's no way that you can understand how that has molded your perspective of relationships, of the world, and of yourself. Now, if you don't have that, you're not a man yet. You're still a little boy. You ain't even in college. Psychologically speaking, you're a child. When I listen to these they have no disclaimer. Hold real tight. I'm going to Tijuana Jackson right now so I can read you my disclaimer, just so you get an understanding of what I'm talking about. My name is Tijuana Jackson. I'm the only licensed therapist in the USA. I was abandoned by my father as a child and emotionally abandoned by my mother. As a result, I developed abandonment issues and had a very poor self-esteem. I feared rejection, abandonment more than anything. So I either kept to myself or hung out with dependent people because subconsciously I equated dependency to loyalty. Okay, over the last 35 years, I've done a lot of psychotherapy, meditation, journaling, reading, counseling to get to a place of being able to speak as freely as I do about my issue. These experiences may influence my outlook on life and love. And as a reformed, law-abiding citizen, I'm obligated to inform you that this is for entertainment purposes only. Now,
I read the but I'm just saying, like, I resonate with the truth behind the beginning, because even though I joke about abandonment issues, I'm like, hey, to me, the fact that you're saying it, that means that there's something actually to it. So I try to accept that, but I don't know how to get over that.
And see that honesty right there? This is what any woman you with is gonna need from you. That little window that made you feel a little kind of way when you said, I just don't know how to get over that little window right there?
Yeah, that vulnerability window.
That's when they open up them extra 3-4 inches of pussy. That's right. And let you in their soul. That's when they listen. It's that window right there. But a lot of these young don't understand that yet. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't have a disclaimer. And you ain't got to tell your disclaimer to nobody, but you need to know your disclaimer.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of getting over it. You feel me? So I don't want you to take your disclaimer and be like, and this is the reason I'm like I am, and y'all deal with it. No, I want you to take your disclaimer and be like, oh,
to it.
This is why I didn't get promoted to manager for real. See, that's why old girl kind of curved me. No wonder I go after these types of women or these types of gals instead of these types of, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.